Hi, everybody. Here we are. Welcome to Dream Stream. We got JJ and Kevin, me, and we've got Aiden. Hey.
Hi.
And I've got Aiden from Aiden Reads Tarot here, and I've got everybody's links as usual in the description. So everybody be sure to subscribe to everyone. How are you guys doing?
I might be yawning through the whole thing, which is appropriate because this is the dream stream.
If you need to take a little nap, it's allowed here. It's encouraged.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So Aiden, what have you been up to?
Oh, I have been in summer mode, which is all about relaxation for me. I think the past 2 summers I've had like food service industry jobs, and this summer I'm just like I'm not gonna deal with that anymore. I'm not gonna have to yell at customers for, reasons. But imagine me having an argument with the customer. I just can't. That's too much for me to handle. But yeah, I've been relaxing this summer and just preparing for my junior year of college.
Yay. That's good. And take advantage of all of that vacationing, any kind of break you can get in there. Do it now.
Yes.
Definitely get that in. I love that for you. What's going on with you, Kev?
Well, it's Sunday, right? Oh yeah, Sunday.
It is.
I have been horrible with keeping track of what day it is. But what's been going on? The usual. A little less on my channel, a little more on other people's channel. Lots of readings, lots of things. So I love my Sunday on the couch.
Love it. I love spending time with all you guys.
Yay.
And we got all of our favorite peeps in the chat here. We got Sharon Sipe is here. Of course. Hi, Sharon. I hope you're still celebrating your birthday, Sharon.
Yeah.
Incognito user and Prince Charming's mom. Hi. Richie, Lucretia. What's going on, guys? Make sure you hit the like button while you're here.
Hi, Gerald. Tarot Stash. Nice to see you.
Tarot Stash. Hi. Yay. So, yeah, we had homework for today to discuss if anybody, took us up on that. And you were supposed to try to set the intentions and dream about any possible past life aspects or experiences. And if that's successful, then, how do you relate that to your waking life and your life this time around? It was what it was. So I gave it a shot. I don't know how I did, and I don't remember a whole lot of mine from last night. So, but if you guys have anything in the chat, and if any of you up here have anything down the line you want to throw out there, we can totally do that. But as usual, we're always open to just any kind of dream. So any of you guys in there, any dream stuff, even completely unrelated to that, please feel free to start the chat and we'll star them and discuss and all that good stuff.
I love that. And oh my gosh, I love this, Gerald. It says, I'm going to reach out to everyone on this live to visit me on my channel. Absolutely.
Ooh, party. Hey. Will I have to get a fan?
Yes.
Gotta have to make one or something.
What I noticed about Gerald's during the Mel Love Fest was it looked like he made them out of tarot cards. It's the first time I've noticed that.
Oh,
did you guys catch that? It looked like they were tarot cards. Yeah,
I didn't catch that. That's awesome.
Gerald, you're very handy.
Where did you actually get that fan, Gerald? Because there were people that were asking. They had actually tried to find it online.
He is crafty, though, I think. So
I bet you $5 he made it.
I bet, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. He's very talented.
Hello, Ness and Dava. Good to see you guys. Sharp Lisa.
Hi, everyone. Hi, Ness. Sharon's site, make sure you go to my community tab page and read all of the birthday wishes because you got so many birthday wishes.
Oh, his husband got it for him.
Oh, I lose $5.
Wah, wah.
But it is a tarot card fan. Yeah. Awesome. Thanks, Gerald. His husband got it for him. Wonderful. Wonderful. Well, I was sharing backstage that I don't recall what my dream was, but that I was aware of how I felt when I woke up. And I was actually relieved to be done with the dream. So I thought that was interesting, that sometimes if we can't remember, what we could take notice of is how we feel about it, or the emotion as we're waking up, because perhaps that does filter into part of the reason or purpose or understanding. So yeah, that's basically, that was mine. No memory. What about you guys?
I've been having a hard time sleeping lately. I've just been helping my mom. She wasn't feeling very good, so I've just been helping her out and drinking wine. So
That's helpful.
when I wake up, I'm like so happy I actually slept. So
Mhm.
yeah, but I really love the idea of this the past lives dreaming. So
I do too.
yeah.
Aiden, did you have anything you could remember?
Well, it's 50-50 if I remember my dreams. I know I have them. I just, I remember like maybe snippets of them. I don't remember the whole dream. Like the dream I had last night, I think, it was me following someone up a tree. Like we were climbing the tree. Like I think maybe we were like teens or children, and we were climbing up this tree to collect the fruit that was at the top of it. So we were just climbing up the tree and collecting it. There's probably like a big message that I forgot at the end of the dream. That's just like the prelude or whatever.
Mhm.
But that's all I remember, just collecting fruit off a tree.
Hmm.
Maybe it's Adam and Eve, like the story of the apple or the fruit on the tree.
Maybe so.
Who knows?
I don't remember all of mine either, and usually I'm all over it. I took some allergy medicine, and that probably contributed to some of it. But the main part I do remember is there were these two guys that I think were my brothers, because I remember I was really close to one, and the other one was just pissing me off. Like I just the sight of him, he was getting on my nerves. So I'm thinking more of a sibling thing, maybe. But the main thing I remember is that somebody gave me a gift, and when I opened it, it was a Christmas tree.
Cool.
But that's all I remember. I didn't draw anything. I really don't have any notes about anything. I did write down corridors. I think there were all these hallways or something, but I don't know.
Maybe you were at Harry Potter World.
Maybe.
Because at Hogwarts, there's a lot of corridors in that.
Yes,
film.
there
Maybe
were.
I was.
I like the idea of corridors with the past life stuff. And there was somebody, somebody famous who did like the past life regression through hypnosis. I'm sure the community or maybe one of you guys know, but she actually used the elevator.
Dolores Cannon, or no?
Yeah, it was someone famous, but they would use the elevator. Like, go ahead and get in the elevator and what floor you're gonna get off. And I think it had this one person. I think he was a carpenter, and he when he got off, it was I think it was his past life, and he was on a different planet. He was off this planet.
Interesting.
Yeah, it was cool stuff.
Interesting fact, Ian McGrath says you can have 100 dreams in a 7-hour sleep, but you will only remember the last 2/3 of the dreams before you wake up. An average dream lasts 12 to 25 seconds. Anyways, back to my dinner. Bon appetit.
Bon appetit. Thanks for sharing.
Totally.
All right. Well, we do have some stuff Star here. Thank you for starring,
No
guys.
props.
Thanks, Kev. Do you want to pick the first one to kind of look at?
Sure. Okay, let's do this. I don't know. Okay, which one? Okay, so I'm gonna go with this one, but I don't know which is which or which part is first. So, am I cray, or is there a huge awakening in this field and community? Okay. And what was the second part? Since Lisa last night, you drew the unbound card. Yes, please. Oh, okay. So clearly I didn't choose the dream, but interesting. Yes, I mean, to the first part, I mean, yes, I do feel that. I do feel like we're all actually, I'll just say, I feel I'm aware of and recognizing other people in that awakening, if you will. Absolutely.
Yeah, I agree. I think there's definitely the veil is getting thinner, right? Isn't that what everybody says? I think there's a lot to be said about I feel like I'm being more aware of just the energy of when people get together. It almost feels different when there's a whole bunch of us kind of clustered together, and I think that's I don't know. It seems different now than say maybe 6 months ago. There's a definite strong linking up that's happening that I'm
Mhm.
feeling. Yeah.
Well, I wonder if this plays into because they pointed down to this one, which Spirit Watcher Suzanne says, I don't know about anybody else, but I'm finding that there are things that used to be unsettling for me that are no longer unsettling.
Mm.
Yeah, so I think that, okay.
Yeah, I feel it too. It feels like if something that used to like trigger me or bug me, you know, and I would spend more time like thinking about it or, you know, having emotions with that certain subject. I feel like it's more dull. It's
Mhm.
like a bit of dullness there where there's like it doesn't matter so much anymore.
Yeah.
It's not if it was something that felt sharp, it has been sanded down, so to speak. But ever since we did Kevin came over to my channel and we did the session on the wave, bringing in this wave. That's when it changed for me. So, and that wasn't that long ago, as far as the community and just collectively opening up more.
Ooh.
Yeah, I think as the days go on, we all raise our vibrations by like centimeters or whatever, and like so we're all like growing vibrationally every day. And when I read the first question that Kevin put up, I just drew a card for fun, and I was like, oh, okay, I just want to pull this card out, and it says dimensional shift.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
And then the next card is trust the process.
Yes, that's
Yeah.
I
Right
pulled
on.
the card too, and it was the
Oh
trust
my
card.
gosh, that's so
That
cool.
amazing.
Yeah, so
Awesome.
and I think that is really true, because the more people that are, you know, awakened to all this stuff, the faster they're gonna raise their vibrations. And the more people that you have in a group that has these high vibrations, the more intertwined energetically you're gonna feel. And one bad apple, back to the fruit, call back from my dream, can really lead, you know, if you're in a group and there's someone that doesn't have that high vibration, it could really sort of feel like yours is lowering. So
I might be buffering. I've already yelled at my family to get off Wi-Fi, but if I go kooky, just let me know.
No worries.
was that my
Gear.
service? Was it like glitching or something?
I don't think
Well, it's like, no, I think it was me.
Oh, okay.
So.
All right. JJ, do you want to?
But did Leah have a question? Was the second part a question? The unbound thing? I can't remember.
I don't remember either now.
it wasn't a dream question, but since last night, and I'm not sure what this means. Lisa,
Okay.
maybe you could speak to that because
Oh, I did. I drew a card for everybody. I drew a healing card for everybody last night.
Okay.
Okay, and so she's feeling
It's
relief.
better. Awesome. Yay.
Okay. Well, it
Cool.
sounds like you got
Okay.
the message. That's awesome.
Thanks. Thanks for that, Leah. And thanks,
Oh,
JJ.
was I
for-
okay, wake up.
Debbie would be like, "Oh yeah, Debbie's not here, y'all." She'd be like, "Would you guys? Hello."
Right, like, are you guys okay?
No.
She's a very good
You had to
moderator.
wrangle us
of
in.
conversation.
She manages us. It's true. She really does. She manages us.
I'm gonna
We're
go
on
get
the
a
list.
blonde wig and put it on, pretend to be Debbie.
We are so like, uncaged today. We have no supervision.
We're totally.
Aiden, I actually thought like how funny it would be to like dress up as each other.
Oh
You
my
know?
gosh, that would be
Would that be
funny.
fun to just
That
show
would
up?
be
Like,
fun.
okay. Like somebody could come in with like a stuffed black kitty cat and be Lisa.
Holding a fish tank.
Yeah, Bigfoot, yeah.
And then someone could come in with like just a big Canadian shirt on and like
Yes.
very styled hair.
Yes. Okay, I choose I'm gonna choose Ness, but I can't click it.
Oh, really? Gosh, what is going on? All right, hold on. Let's see if I can find it.
Thank you,
It's-
Rondaroo. That's so kind of you.
Yeah, that's the one.
All right. Right on. Hi, Ness. So, question. I keep having dreams about houses. I have one bizarre dream that being told in grad school I rented 2 apartments and forgot to cancel the first and now receiving a bill charge.
Oh. Interesting. Is there a second part to this?
Let's see.
What's this one?
They wrote it again up above.
Oh, got it. Okay.
Above, yeah.
Interesting. All right. Is this reoccurring, Ness?
Let me see.
Kind of the why behind it. Okay, so she wrote it clearer, understandable. Okay. Why do I keep having a dream that I'm okay? So reoccurring, finding out I rented a second apartment, grad school, and get away. Forgot. Okay, interesting. Interesting. I want to.
They've had it about a half a dozen times.
Okay. They're asking you right now. It's interesting how that feels right now. How does that feel in this moment? Oh.
Initially, it made me think more along the lines of like something about stability and security came up at first. I kind of want to know how you were feeling.
It's interesting you say that, Lisa. I got the self-esteem card, I got the honesty card, and I got the abundance card. And this feels connected to sometimes real situations in life that are being worked out through the dream state. And so the standout in that is that esteem and stepping into the energy of the abundance, that it's okay and that it's working itself out. Yeah, it's working itself out.
I love that you said that because I pulled one card and it says, "You're already doing it. Stop overthinking. Keep facing your true north." I thought that was interesting. I think that this very much is connected to something in the waking life, new challenges, trying something new, taking a new direction, even
Yeah,
that kind of stuff.
yeah.
Yeah, that was the one word like when I was shuffling the cards, I got the word overthinking. So I'm glad that Lisa's card said that. I think that there's so much that can come up when we are asleep, because sometimes we don't deal with, trauma or anything like that in the waking life. Sometimes we push it far deep down, and when we're sleeping, we can't really control, unless you're a lucid dreamer, what you dream about. And this could be even trauma or pain from during the time you went to garage school. So maybe this is something that you need to work out. Oh, is this a message that I need to go back to that past and think about? Is there something that I need to work on? And I also got a 3 of Swords, so maybe something along those lines. That's what I'm kind of thinking.
Nice.
I was getting that when I pictured you, Ness, and was just thinking about this situation. They put like a dwelling over you, but then it turned into nothing not as much solid as a dwelling, but as a tent. And as this tent was like draped over you, it felt protected. And then so if you had this beautiful like draped tent for protection that you've been given, what would it feel like if you energetically, like, would you even want to take that off, the protection of that? Like, how would it feel if just even like putting it down like a hood doesn't make me feel very good? I think I like it there. I like that there's this soft and safe, almost as if a kid would make the fort out of the blankets. And then I got physically the back of your neck, top of your shoulders, back of your neck. And so on the tent, the tuta, the teachers just wanted to come through, and they wanted to place some words on the tent for you. Anu tama tano taishti tano ka idnama tana yewa pakta tana yewa ye ta kiana nashti ta. It's like a coating, like a waterproof tatatonoma okatana ishaba kiaba mbaye nyana kia shiwa kiana tano kayewa. Still doesn't feel like it wants to come off though. So enjoy it makes me feel better when it's like that.
She did say she is a Cancer sun. She loves shells and layers, and she said she loved forts as kids.
Yeah.
That's cool. Thanks for that, Ness. Now, Aiden, can you see the starred stuff? If you'd like to, I can for you.
I don't think I can see the starts. Oh wait, I think I can.
Okay.
I just found it. It's hard because I'm on my iPad and it's different there.
No worries. Let me know what you like, and I'll click it for you.
Okay. Yeah, let's look at Liz Reeves' comments.
Thank you. That's the one I was looking at.
I had my mouse right on that when he said it. All right, so Liz, I had a dream. We adopted a baby last night, and today I'm missing him.
It's like when I dream that my husband did something, wrong in my dreams, that I wake up and I'm so mad at him. It's the same thing. I like yours better than missing somebody, but yeah. But dreams can be like so powerful.
I think my computer may be doing that weird thing again, so I muted myself for a minute. I don't know if you can hear it, but I did pull one card, and I feel like there's a hint of some past life potential with this for sure, is what I'm feeling. Not to say that it can't be other things, but that was weighing heavily. And it's actually since trying to really zone in on this, like my heart, my heart hurts. Like I keep putting my hand there, and it's frantic, and it's almost the equivalent of maybe what that feeling would be. When you're missing a loved one, you're like, where are they? Or you've lost, a child in the mall, or just something like that. But I pulled one card. It says the crumbling, and it says, what are you clinging on to?
Mm-hmm.
So that's interesting to me. But I can't wait to see what you guys have to say.
Yeah, that it's interesting. So at the very beginning, I was like, where am I? And I was looking up, and then I was looking down. And so they showed both views, and I was surrounded by red rock. And so like I haven't been to Sedona, but the energy of like Sedona. So all of this space and the red, and the color of the red is important because it's the trust part. And it was this feeling of direction. And I looked in my hand, and it's like there's a compass, and it's like shaking this compass, and it's like where you thought north was, it just wasn't matching up with the compass. And so I pulled a few cards, and I got the pride card, I got the balance card, and the gratitude card. And so it did feel connected to past life. They're drawing that for sure, in the reassurance that we don't always have to know what direction we're going, that we can just be in that place of surrender. And I guess that ultimately that trust of that red is that's what I was getting.
I totally agree with you guys. I really do think it's a past life. When I first saw this, that's what I immediately thought. Like, so I definitely think that Kevin and Lisa are like so right. I do think that this baby that you adopted is a past life, and I think that whatever this baby was, whoever this was, they're on the other side. I don't think that they're in this life with you. I think that maybe this could be one of your soulmates, and even like I think we can have so many soulmates, and only some are in this lifetime, and some are still on the other side. And I think that this soul of this baby is one of your soulmates, and it's stuck on the other side, and that yearning that you felt when you woke up, I think that represents the yearning that, you might feel empty at times and never know why you feel that way. And I think that your dream symbolizes that there's, someone on the other side that you were really close to in other lifetimes that isn't in this life. I don't know if that made any sense, but that's exactly what I got.
Yes. That's everything everybody said it. And as you were saying that, Aiden, I was having so much heavy pressure in the heart space, so much that it like made me pay attention to my back. And then when you said that the little one is on the other side and not here, they showed me angel wings. And I was just mentioning this to my mom last night. What it's like, my understanding is when we step out of the physical, we're this beautiful frequency light, which we could be here too. But when you're here on Earth, it's like, just think of like your your soulmate and you're both here together and you can actually physically hug them, and how special it is to be here on earth. But yeah, when the people that step out of the physical, or the people who are not your team, who are not here physically with you, like that yearning, there's this like, it's like your heart is singing, and the song, you can't hear the song that's being, going back to you. It's like the heart song is being interrupted. So for the past life, how would you go about, if this was a past life that you still had grief and feelings for? I don't feel like this storyline is a loop that happens in this lifetime. I think it's, what would you do if you had this pain from a past life? How would you, a good question is just like, how would you honor it? Honoring seems like it's the right thing, like honoring it, and just see where that leads you for healing. It's a very heavy feeling.
Thanks so much for that, Liz.
Yeah.
And I think we all were drawn to that question because it's so like deep.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It was perfect. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So is it my turn?
Yeah.
I think it is.
Yeah.
Here's something from Tony Stokes. Tony, are you here? We haven't been doing the asking, but we've been so lucky so far to see if anybody's here. Tony, I hope you're here. Tony says, I've been having strange dreams nightly for months, and some I'm trying to escape the bad guys. Others I am missing a plane because I forget my passport. I have dreams in different homes, being in different homes. All right. All right. So Tony's here. So Tony, kind of piggyback off of what Kevin was asking, one of the previous questions, I also would like to know with this one, how you feel when you wake up, especially from the bad guy one. Like, do you feel? I guess I just want to know how you feel about that. They all seem, just the general description that pops in my mind when reading all those segments of that. It's all related to moving, like frantic. There's something, I'm in this house. I'm at home now, but now I'm in this other house. What's going on with that? And you're trying to escape from bad guys. You got to be somewhere to get on the plane. Left something at home. It makes me wonder if in your waking life you are juggling just so many things right now. Lots of responsibility. Not, you want to clone yourself so you can be everywhere all at once. I don't know if maybe those are some things that are happening with you. But go ahead, guys.
I'm taken to this life as well. And so I heard reflection, and interesting, pulled the acceptance card, and there's that reflection in the mirror. And you're able to ask for guidance in this, they're saying. And so home, and that feeling of home, sometimes that's not how we feel. And so they're drawing this to this place of less of the worry and the blame and the upset, and being in the acceptance of that feeling of home for you, Tony, in this lifetime. And this is the most important lifetime. So these things are there to also show us so that we can be at peace with it, so that it doesn't, for example, they're saying, affect us in this lifetime through things of health. So this acceptance is about sometimes being in that reflection and creating relationship and harmony in that relationship with self. So yeah, that's what's coming through there.
Yeah, Tony did say that they're I think some trauma, I think let me see if I can actually read. These dreams did occur when I led a busy, stressful life. Trauma stuff.
Okay.
I'm getting they instantly went to my throat area. I guess I'm like doing the physical readings today for some reason, but it comes right here and it feels like there's a lump in my throat, as if almost as if in the dream or in real life, it's like you want to scream and like there's no sound coming out. One home when I was a child had a long corridor with closed doors on each side. Free will choices. Yeah, I feel the same. I feel like it's this lifetime, and but there's something about I don't know if there's some words that you need to say, but it does. It feels anxious. Maybe if maybe even if it's just you confirming to yourself, like before you go to bed, it might help to say, I am safe and I'm protected.
And she adds, one home when I was a child had a long corridor with closed doors on each side, free will choices. Interesting. Yeah, it goes back to that maze. Did you say the maze at the beginning, JJ? And you were talking.
I don't think so.
Because I drew it. It's interesting. The corridor and the mazes. Interesting, those choices. Mm-hmm.
I mentioned corridor in my dream.
Yeah. Okay.
It was my dream thing, though. Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you think, Aiden?
Well, I think a lot of people, especially adults, a lot of people with busy lives have these types of dreams, I think. And when our brain is so active during the day and there's no way for it to slow down when we go to sleep, our brain's going to still keep on processing things that way. So I do think that maybe there are some relaxation techniques that you could focus on at night when you're about to go to sleep. I just think that maybe you're so busy during the day, you have, like someone said, you have so much on your shoulders, or yeah. And I just think that when you have these dreams, your body isn't focused on sleeping and relaxing, and it's focused on, still keeping that machine going from the day. So that's what I got. I don't know.
Very good. Tony said, JJ, what you felt about your throat and silently screaming are related to childhood trauma.
That's really interesting, Tony, because I asked, like sometimes I'll ask what age this has something to do. And I wonder if you're really good about, oh, I got goosebumps. I wonder if you're really good about, kind of protecting that information, because I wasn't able to pick that up. So I got lots of goosebumps with that. So.
And Lucretia Valdez agrees with you, Aiden. You got the thumbs up on that.
Thank you so much.
That was a good one. Thank you, Tony, for that.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I think it's your turn, Kevin.
Oh, brilliant. Rhonda Ruth, thank you so much. So kind of you.
Thank you, Rhonda Rue.
Oh, Spirit, take this. What's this one? Oh, we already did the baby one. Lottie B. I have a dream about a male who I think might be a spirit guide. I've even screamed at him once as I thought I was scared, which was odd. Is he a guide?
Lottie, quick question. Do you ever get dizzy? Because I feel very dizzy. You know when you're almost about to fall asleep and like
The
you wake
jerk.
up
You kind of
and you're like, oh my God, did I just fall? Like, but I'm in
yeah.
bed. You know, one of those things. Dizzy.
Let's see. She hasn't said anything yet.
Lottie B.
Lottie? Lottie! There she is. She said, yes, had a bad dizzy spell recently when suddenly woken from meditation.
Oh.
That. That's pretty cool. I have one card here. This is from the Shamanic Healing Oracle cards, and it says psychic development.
I love it.
I love it too.
It goes with my card.
What you got?
The Fallen Angel, which is the spiritual narcolepsy. So this is just to need those nudges and reminders over and over again. This feels really good, Lottie, and there's this invite for you to participate in it. And they're pointing to Lisa in her ability to have lucid dreams, and they're saying that you can too. So your access to this discovery, they're not answering it. I pulled, like, I was searching for a direct yes or no, and they're like, this ain't for you. So I'm not getting it. They're inviting you to really explore that. Yeah, that's what I got.
That is awesome. What you guys got?
You know, I don't know if this is a guide. I don't know. I think it might be someone in this life. You may or may not know them. I don't think you probably do, but I do think that this is your mind expanding in a way, like your spiritual mind expanding, and maybe that this is like someone who who was alive and now isn't, and maybe this is like the start of like you being a medium, like you connected with this person. I don't really know. It's hard for me to pick up, but I did get the Seven of Wands card, which is like having to defend yourself, and also Storm and Fury. So maybe this could be about different energies that you pick up along the way. You have to learn how to filter those energies out if they're not like the most positive energies. You don't want to, you know, it's kind of like reading on people like Donald Trump. You don't want to go down to those energies a lot. So you have to learn how to filter certain energies out when you connect to people. I don't know.
She said,
how
yes,
do you,
definitely on a
how do you
spiritual
do that,
plane.
Aiden?
Well, I am very much an empath. When I walk around town, I can right away tell if I like a person, which is probably not a good thing. But like I'm very trusting. I'm very I feel like I'm self-aware, but I know when I see someone, I know that I like them, and I think that's me picking up on their energy. Especially when I worked in the food industry, like I was dealing with a lot of energy moving down the line, and you know my mood would switch instantaneously when I would see someone that my energy vibed with, I think, and it's kind of like old British banter. I love when I get to do that with people. But when I'm like, you know, meditating or dreaming and I connect with these energies, I rarely have nightmares. And I do think that's because I have a certain field, a force field around me that I put up. Maybe subconsciously, who knows? But I do think that's important to really focus on the energies that you're letting in. Yeah, kind of like, what's it called? A cheesecloth.
Sure.
You
Yeah.
just have to make yourself a cheesecloth
Mm-hmm.
and make sure there's no like bad energy seeping in.
Filter that stuff out. Yeah.
Cheesecloth that. I love it. I was getting um, the tether yourself just because of the dizziness. Like something similar to like the belly button, the umbilical cord,
Mhm.
and they're showing me nature. So whatever it is that you connect to in nature, and always do this for your highest and best good at this time, and it's almost picking up a little bit with what Aiden was saying. If it's the umbilical cord, it's like this give and take. But I feel like it could filter out some things too. Like if you focus on releasing things that are no longer useful or things that didn't belong to you in the first place, just go ahead and send it into a tree. If you love trees, that sort of advice.
Sharp Lisa said, I imagine a white light around me to protect my. So that's her cheesecloth when she does her thing.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you so much, Lottie. Did you guys have anything else you wanted to add to Lottie?
I chose the next one too.
Okay. Right on. Yeah. Sharon. Hi, Sharon. Can
Angel
I get
message.
angel message for my birthday? Yeah.
Yes, you can.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm. Angel. Oh. You know what song I started hearing? And yes, the angel is part of it. Sarah McLachlan, Arms of.
In the arms of you.
Yes. Yes. So beautiful.
Nikki had a dream about you, Kevin.
Nikki, do tell.
If it's appropriate, honestly.
Or just email him.
Oh,
It's okay. You can just email him.
Feel it. Oh, interesting. Well, this is interesting. I'm going to show you the first card that I got and it's from an angel deck, and it's past life issues, which is interesting that is coming out. And they're saying we all have past life issues. And so in that release of those past life issues, they don't serve us in this life. And they say this all the time, that this is the most important life. And so we do have access to our past lives, and what we bring through and forward are things that will assist us in this life, Sharon, and everyone, they're saying. So, I'm going to sit on this.
I have. But was I talking over anybody?
No.
Okay, great. Just want to be sure. Because I was thinking and I wasn't focusing on what was coming out of my mouth. Okay, so I pulled one card for you, Sharon, and I got kind of all tingly and stuff just reading that you wanted a message. I guess maybe I'm just excited that you're just asking for one. But I get a really good vibe off of this card, and it's kind of blowing me away a little bit. It says Council of Light, Divine Orchestration, Helpers in the Subtle Realms. And there's something about that, just with what you do here for all of us. I think there's a past life situation with you. I think that you are, I think your angels are very aware that you are special. And I think there is something to this. The orchestration, I'm not even kidding. It really reminded me of the moderating. And I do often tease you, and I'm like, you've got all this this whole center around you so that you can keep up with all of this. But I think there's something about this community that is consistent for you throughout each lifetime. I feel like what you do, not just here, but in your personal bubble, in your own world outside of this, there is that orchestrating factor. I think you are good at subtly providing support. There's a finesse to it that you have, and I feel like although you're not that chatty here, I feel like you're quite the conversationalist. I think your angels know that you're a good communicator, but you kind of communicate your own way or something. There's something to that. But anyway, that's what I'm getting over here.
That feels powerful. I feel like I can't differentiate between angelic realm and you, Sharon Sight, and the angel therapy. It's as though they see you and we see you as that earth angel energy, and so your contribution is therapy. Your contribution is that space of love, and you do it. It's just so by nature for you. You thrive in that. And so you are that deep breath for people. You are that reassurance. You remind them of who they are. And so, yeah, they thank you, Sharon. They thank you, and we thank you.
Mm-hmm.
She is our earth angel, says Liz. They just showed me that they were putting a symbol on your head, and they were saying the words anointment. That's all I got.
Yeah, I drew a few cards, and I really think that back to what Lisa said, I love how all our picking up ons connect. But I do get most of my things about communication. I got this one, the high road. And it brought me back to one of Michelle Obama's famous sayings, when they go low, we go high, or something like that, I think. And it can be really, really easy to when they go low, we go lower, or something like that. It can be really easy sometimes to do that, to really want to, for me at least, to seek revenge. That, I don't know, maybe it's just because of my age, I don't know. But I don't think that maybe that suits you the best. And I did get that your main goal on earth was to love and connect with other souls. And that's back with what Lisa said about moderation. And I think that you are meant to do this. I think that when you made your life path goal, your one of your stepping stones was to really connect others, to put the puzzle pieces together. And really, I think it's so important what you do in people's YouTube channel chats, putting the links to other people. And yeah, you're really connecting, because like, say if someone's watching right now and then they put a link to Kevin's channel and they click on that link and they watch a video, and there's could be something in that video that really resonates with them, that really changes their life. So you never know, you could be like an awesome mediator in all of this. That's what I get for you. So
Beautiful.
I love that. So happy birthday again, Sharon Sipe. Thank you. And to follow up also, Kevin, Nikki said, what you are doing now is what I saw in my dream. I was standing on your right side and I was watching how you interpret the cards you see and relaying the messages you get.
Cool.
So that
maybe you were watching him while he was actually doing it.
Right. And what were you wearing? Woo! Okay. Sorry, guys. Okay. Now We are close to the hour. Do you all want to take one more, or do you want to?
Oh my gosh, time is flying.
I know it always does, right? Or do you want like pull a card for everybody, or how are we feeling? What do we want to do?
Like a past life collective.
We could give it a shot. Yeah.
Yeah.
Collective past life. Let's do it.
Mm.
Let's see what that looks like.
That's interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so the people in the chat right now and the people who will be watching this a little bit later, just open your selves up if this is something you want. Like opening up your third eye.
Mm.
Okay, I'll go ahead with what I've got over here. I hope it makes sense. Initially, I was just writing. I was going to write. And I just wrote down stream of consciousness, which is just exactly what I was trying to do. But it brought an image to me of like a literal stream, like rocks. I could see the rocks, the stream. I can hear the rushing of the water. It might be piggybacking off of what Aiden had just said, because I was thinking about, Aiden, what you were saying about how, Sharon puts the link out there. Somebody clicks that link. One good thing leads to another good thing. The rocks are like, obstacles along the way. I think collective past life, what I'm feeling over here is to recognize those obstacles. They're always going to be there, no worries, but that stream is always going to carry you. And I think that stream is all of us really collectively doing that. And I think, water has its own magnetism to it too. And that makes me feel like a lot of the past life thing and future life thing. I think we all are familiar with each other. I mean, just the community. I think there's a very strong bond there that carries over, is what I'm getting. And then with that stream, just the flowing, that's this life, all the shit we're all going through sometimes. It's going to happen, but that stream will always carry you to safety. And I have one card. It says honoring your energy. So I think as long as we all just keep coming together and talking about different things, it doesn't have to be about dreams. I think we learn from each other how we interpret different things and how our perspectives are. And honoring your energy, I think it's just recognizing your own power. That's what I'm getting.
You know what? I really focused in on this question, and I really do think that we all were living a lifetime together on, is it Lemuria? Lemuria? I don't know what it's called, but something like that. I got that word, that energy, and to me, it doesn't feel like that place lasted like 3 years. It feels like it lasted centuries, honestly. So we all wouldn't have been alive at the same time probably. But I think that collective energy is something that we're all bringing to this lifetime, where we were used to back then, everybody being open-minded, everybody sharing, caring, everybody being vulnerable with each other. And I think that that's the energy that we're trying to bring to this lifetime. And I think that especially in this life, we can tell when we can tell when we need to bring that energy.
Mhm.
It just feels like we were all. It feels like when you're like gathering around a campfire with your closest friends and just sharing stories. Um, I think when you get that feeling, that vibe from someone, you can tell that you were sharing a past life together. I don't know if that makes any sense. I'm gonna draw a card real quick.
It's beautiful, and that that feeling of that water and that continuation, the continuity of it. They're paralleling this into the lay of the lands, which is that they're saying ancestral wisdom, which is all of our past, present, and future lives. And the cards that I pulled, I heard the that this is the eternal dance that we're having, and it's so a part of our purpose, and that the death part is a part of the purpose. And when we go back to that place of the trust, there's no fear there. It's love, and we're all in that connection. So that feels really good. And they're saying go back to that card, the energy of us just being, you know, such a part of it, from wherever we are. Yeah.
I like what Suzanne said too. She said the ripple effect we have upon one another.
Yeah.
That's
So
cool.
And I just want to show you guys the card that I drew. It gave me the chills when I saw it. I got the Mount Shasta card, the Marian energy. And
so
it says earth power, ley lines, and
the ley
starseeds,
lines,
harmony,
star
equal,
seeds.
connected.
So
So
That's perfect. Perfect.
Yeah. They were saying we were picking the fruit that is ripe. And when I think of the fruit that is ripe, it's like it's ready to be released. And when Aiden was saying that, I saw us coming with the seeds, as if we're planting the seeds here collectively together, like the birth, the new birthing. And I also got a lot of pressure in my ear and my throat area. So if everybody could just help out, and even if this is on replay, if you could just imagining opening up to release some of the pressure, just so we can hear the words, speak the words, and be the carriers of the seeds. Tatu ka tata tana wishti, like open. And I see the opening in the middle of us too, as if we're the hollow bone or the hollow tree. And aligning to those storylines that are wanting to connect with us, the things we're unaware of. Ooh, that feels much better. Thanks, everybody. There's no way I could go take a nap now. I'm buzzing.
It's happening again.
Buzzing.
Oh my goodness. Well, guys, it has been a pleasure again. And Aiden, thank you so much for joining us for this.
Of course, it was so much fun. I loved getting to meet JJ, and I loved getting to read with Lisa and Kevin again. It's been a while since we got to do this, so
Right.
I'm just so glad I was able to be here today.
Anything coming up on your channel you want to talk about? Or are you just kind of traveling and
I think that things for me go in phases, and it's kind of like waves. Like I have like motivations to do things at certain times, and hopefully that motivation to focus on my YouTube comes back. I think that I'm enjoying surfing on other people's channels and just going there and not having to worry about editing a video or anything like that. So I'm just excited that I got to do this again. It was fun.
We'll keep surfing around because we always enjoy seeing you. So
Oh, thank you.
JJ, you got anything you want to throw out there?
Yeah, Monday I do Reiki and a journey. So it's a healing journey. So that happens on Mondays. And then on if you just like and subscribe, then you'll find out what I do. I do 2 things a week. I just can't remember what those 2 things are. So, or when they happen.
Oh, yes, everybody go and subscribe for sure. And Kevin, what do you have going on?
What do I have going on? I'm actually doing a live on my channel, which I haven't done for a bit, and it will be on. Subscribe to my channel, and you'll find out. I can't remember.
I love it.
I'm sorry. I don't know if it's Saturday. I can't remember. Oh my god.
No worries.
I mean,
Again, guys, subscribe to everybody.
I mean, we don't have to explain it at this point. The energy that happens with us is like
Exactly. Just know we have channels, okay?
Yeah. We're doing stuff.
We're doing some things.
Choose your own adventure. There you
Always.
Always.
All right. Well, everybody, enjoy the rest of your day and the rest of your week, and you will see us around. And thank you for contributing. You guys, every time we do this, I see more and more activity in there where you all are kind of getting in there and sharing with each other. And I love that. So thank you. And thanks for participating with us on this. So yeah, hit the like on your way out. Make sure you're subscribed here too. And I don't know what's going on with me either. So you'll have to be here to see. But I love all you guys, and thank you. And
bye everyone.
now later.
Bye.
Bye.